Hi, I'm Bill Triber with Artistic Finishes up here in Minnesota. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about care and maintenance of your moldings, and specifically how that relates to the different floor compositions that we're running into today. Now, as you know, most of the products that we make are wood. We've also been introducing some wood veneer profiles and such. So we want to look at how that could be most effectively taken care of from a standpoint of care and maintenance. As a retailer, your big job is to know the project, the traffic, the areas that the products are going to be putting down. So you may be recommending tile or LVT or LVP in one area, yet putting down wood profiles with it. And in another, putting down an engineered wood floor that also could possibly be using wood profiles. So is there a difference there to the maintenance and the care? Well, I think most important, what we want to recognize is what is the manufacturer's recommendation for cleaning that product. If you've read that, if you know that, pass it along to the end user, and certainly make sure that you have those materials available to them. Otherwise, in a lot of cases, they're going to resort to vinegar and water or a multi-purpose cleaner. Now, multi-purpose cleaners are good, but check the products themselves if you're recommending them. This one particularly does show us that it's good for a multitude of different surfaces, from countertops to tiles, stone, wood, and glass. It's very inert. It's very harmless, made from natural growing products. Very, very non-toxic, and it works very well. No matter what surface you're going to be cleaning, and you're going to be cleaning, hopefully wood with us, any of the projects, always use a microfiber cloth when available, if at all possible. It's the number one deep grabbing yet soft to the touch product that will enable you to clean out areas on the sides, like this T-mold here, or these little square nose, or you know, the different reduced stair nosings that you have. It's going to give you a real opportunity to do that most effectively. Also, if you have overlapping stair nosings where they're up above the floor, the most critical areas along the edge where you're getting down to the surface of the floor. If you're using a different cleaner here, and of course vice versa, in this case we're cleaning the molding, I'm going to blue tape this off. This is a painter's tape that I know will easily come off, and then I can go ahead and apply, preferably to the towel, the cleaner, okay, so that I can get right on top of and into the edges of my profile without, in this case, it's not really a concern, it's a non-toxic, but if you had a toxic chemical here that might affect the floor or vice versa, that's where the tape comes into play. Just a little tip there. Try to stay away from anything that's very abrasive. This is probably equivalent to about a 200 grit sandpaper. Great for washing pots and pans. You pull it out of the kitchen, you want to use it to clean up a profile, it may not be the best idea unless you're really dealing with a deep seated grime. And there, a lot of times, just soaking, you know, and leaving the material sit on the product would be best. Also, with artistic finishes, most of the finishing that we do is designed to blend and match to the actual floor finishes. If it's an oil floor of a zero VOC, that's typically what we're using to finish our profiles. So the maintenance there remains consistent. You want to be aware of that fact. There's a lot of cleaning kits out there. Most of the cleaning kits should be wood specific. I could name a number of different manufacturers. All of them are going to come down to some form of a microfiber cloth that you're going to be using as your mop. And remember to wash it out and clean it, and to apply your cleaners to the mop head, not to the floor directly. That's going to give you a much better consistency, and you'll use less product. Lastly, on major repairs, if you have a lot of scratching and or dents, there are a lot of products on the market that you can use. recognize that it's not just a quick fix. It's going to probably be a several hour curing time, and that there may be additional finish that would have to go back down over that. You can find a lot more of this information on our website at www.artisticfinishes.com. We encourage you to go there and go into the technical information, and hope that this has been helpful for you today, and we'll look forward to it in the future. Thanks.